let's break the mold. Chasing the stories yet untold. Passion ignites like a blazing fire. Knowledge takes us higher, higher. Out of the box where the wild ones play. We see the game in a whole new way. Living loud, hearts in motion. Sports with soul, pure devotion. The field's alive with endless dreams. We're more than stats, we're the in-between. A slam dunk thought.
Hey, what is going on? It is Thursday night. It is 6:30 p.m. It is NFL Weekly Talk. My name is Paul Spencer. That guy, oh shit, I'm on this side tonight. That guy right there is Dan Connor. Dan, what's going on tonight, brother?
Pretty good. Watching my team fall further in the dumpster, and but that's expected. So.
Yeah, Dan, I tell you what, man, my Cowboys are doing good, but I tell you what, the way I personally feel, I feel like the New York Giants. I came down with COVID, so I know what it feels like to be like feel like shit. You know what I mean? Like you're Giants right now, Dan. But first, how was your Thanksgiving, brother? How was it, man? Did you eat good?
I ate okay. It was pretty good. Enjoyed the
go.
football. Enjoyed the games. You know, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I tell you, man, Thanksgiving, we went out to dinner with Katie's in-laws, and I tell you, it was pretty good. We went out to a buffet, ate way too much, put it that way. Came home, and I was like, oh, God, what could happen with these Cowboys on Thanksgiving? And which we'll talk about. But Thanksgiving was pretty good. Ate good, watched a good game, very surprised. But let's get into some of the other games, Dan. I mean, there was 3 games on for Thanksgiving night, man. Let's talk about the first game. The Lions. What in the hell are wrong with the Lions right now, Dan? I mean, Packers 31-24. They look, ever since Dan Campbell has taken over play calling, it looks a little different to me.
Yeah. Why did you take over play calling?
He said something. I was watching one of his press conferences.
Is that necessary?
And here's the crazy thing is, they don't miss a beat, Dan. We know they can put up 50. They, sometimes they have a bad game where they scored 20, whatever.
Yeah.
But Dan, he said the offense wasn't clicking. Well, Dan, you're leading your division.
Yeah. Who cares?
Don't something that is not broken. Don't change it. I don't get it.
But he's not even an offensive guy.
Exactly.
So,
Eddie checks in. He says, yo, got some real comments that come through. Look out, Philadelphia. Dallas is coming. Well, Eddie, we got a big game tonight, man. The Lions have an idiot head coach. St. Brown getting hurt doesn't help. Yeah, but I understand that. But, Eddie, you have Gibbs. You have Montgomery. You have Tesla. You have Williams. You have a solid offense. Look at the Dallas Cowboys. They won games with the offense. Their defense looks like shit. They still won games and kept their head above water, though. Why can't them? I know the defense was banged up too, but Dan, the Packers, man, they don't look good, but they find ways to win big games, Dan.
Well, that's what matters. You got to find ways to win. I mean, even versus us, they found a way to win.
Yeah,
if I don't judge Spurs, they should have lost to us, but they made plays and found a way to win, and they've been able to do the same thing with the Bears. But you got to find ways to win. The Cowboys started off bad, but their offense is good. If you can score points, you're going to win games if your defense struggles.
Exactly.
But the Packers have done what they have to do. They make the plays they need to, the big plays at the end of games to win them.
It's key positions, Dan, when they're finding ways to win. Like Parsons can have a bad game, for 48 minutes, and then the last quarter he shows up when they need him. Jordan Love isn't having the best season at all, but he's finding ways to win with this team. And I tell you, the Lions, they got a key game tonight versus my Cowboys. But, Dan, I mean, I don't know about the Lions right now because they're just not the Detroit Lions right now, honestly. And they're banged up. St. Brown might not be playing tonight. He's questionable game decision.
Well, they're going to need him for the playoffs. But Eddie also, mentioned something is that they don't have a very good defense.
Well, yeah, I mean, Branch was out. He's definitely out tonight. Kirby Joseph is out tonight. Branch is back. He's on questionable too. I get that.
The way the Lions are going to win is through their offense.
Of course.
They're going to have to outscore teams and have great offensive performances. And 24 points is not bad.
Right.
But I don't think that Campbell should be calling the plays. That just doesn't make any sense to me. This is one of the best offenses the past couple of seasons. Just as you're struggling, a little bit, doesn't mean you have Dan Campbell calling the offensive plays.
And Dan, go real quick about this
I don't
game.
get it.
As you mentioned, coaches there don't change something that's not broken.
Yeah,
I was a firm believer, like, okay, Eberflus, let's get this guy out mid-season. But you know what? Why give the guy a shot? You played all season. Don't change something, especially in the Lions case when you're actually playing good. You're in playoff contention. Dallas
exactly.
is fighting for their lives. I can understand a change, but everybody coming back healthy is a different story.
Yeah,
Don't change something, Campbell. I mean, his balls got way too big for himself. His ego is pressing the team right now. He's losing the team by his play calling.
yep.
And I even heard a beat writer say, wow, Dan Campbell needs to humble himself and just let this coach his defense and worry about that's all he needs to worry about.
How about your defense gave up 31?
Exactly.
Like you're
Right.
distracting yourself with an offensive game plan. Well, what about your defense?
Exactly. Yep.
Like you're a defensive coach. That's what you should be focusing on.
Exactly. Especially when you have lack of players right now on the IR and injury.
I mean,
Focus on your defense.
This guy goes for it 4th down when he totally should not in the playoffs. So I don't want him calling plays.
Exactly. I mean, he's going to be the one that you're behind the sticks in your own territory. When the game's not even on the line there, you're losing by 3. He's going to cause the team something bad by going for it, on 4th down, being an offensive guy when you're not an offensive guy. Let's stay with what got you there. But let's move on to the other game here. Dan, I tell you what, man, they really showed me something. The Cowboys, 38-28 against the Chiefs. Both teams on life support system here. The Chiefs are 31-28. The Chiefs are on life support. They're done now, Dan. They need to win out plus 3 teams ahead of them. Need to lose 3 games. They're done. But Dan, the Cowboys, Dan, I don't know what it is. Eberflus looks like a freaking genius right now. He's getting these players back. He's finally coaching his defense where the biggest thing was Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, and Logan Wilson has changed this defense around so much. Dan, 3 weeks ago when they played the Oakland Raiders.
Is a huge move,
too.
That
was
a great move. He's like all-pro defensive nose guard.
Old school nose tackle, yep.
And he's good.
Yep. And the thing was, like, when they played I said Oakland, but Las Vegas Raiders, they look ahead now. Eberflus, I think, is a good defensive coach when he has the players. Because in that game, what's that? Not a head coach, exactly.
Yes. But a coordinator, he's good.
Yeah. But when they played the Raiders, they went to a 5-3 look. When they played the Eagles, God, that 5-3 showed. And even what's his name? Jurgens, or the center, whoever it was, said we weren't prepared for a 5-3. Well, you know what? I give credit to Eberflus.
No one plays a 5-3.
Exactly.
But you have Kenny Clark and you have Quinnen Williams at a 5-3.
Yes.
And you can stop the run.
You have him and Odigizua next to him. That is a big 3. That's 1,000 pounds right there, basically.
But I'm just saying, that formation is tough to run against.
Yeah, and then the secondary's coming back. Overshown. Oh my God, he's fast as hell.
They're healthy. They're healthy. They're good.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, they had a bad start with injuries, of course. Defense couldn't figure it out. Maybe it was personnel, Dan. You know what I mean? Maybe it was personnel.
But also I think that their offense is clicking too.
Exactly.
Dallas has always had an offense.
Yeah.
I know they play well, but they can always score points. If they can get that going, their defense just plays solid.
Yep.
They can make the playoffs. Will they do anything about it? I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're playing much better and they're on their way.
And Dan, I put on Twitter, I was like, the Dallas Cowboys made the biggest preseason move with George Pickens, number 1, and the biggest late season move with Quinnen Williams. First half and last, 2 huge moves. Yeah.
You got to give them credit. Those are 2. Getting a guy like Pickens, for your offense with Lamb.
Yeah.
And I think that getting Quinnen Williams makes their front a lot better.
Of course.
He's such a good player.
And you look back at that Parsons trade. I mean, these guys were given to us through the Parsons trade, and you still accommodated another draft pick next year. So, I mean, you didn't really lose anything. You gained everything. Plus, Dan, we're talking a third of the price for both these players versus Parsons 1 year, and we're playing a better defense. It makes sense to me. But, let's go to the next game. This was surprising, Dan. God, Cincinnati with Joe Burrows coming back puts up 32 on the Ravens.
Yeah,
Cincinnati don't play defense, Dan. Cincinnati don't play defense, and they only gave up 14. That's insane.
That is insane, and
man,
that's just. But with Burrow, they can win football games.
Mm.
That's the difference. I mean,
yeah,
sometimes their defense might play well, but the Baltimore also hasn't played well. But with Burrow, they're a different team, the Bengals. They can beat you if you don't look out.
Exactly. I mean, you can put up, 30
not
points.
good.
Yeah, you can put up 30 points as long as your defense holds a team under 30. You can win games, Dan. Because years ago we talked about how many games did they put up 40 and lost games, Dan. This offense can score. They're like the Dallas Cowboys early, Dan. They can score, but if the defense gives up, that's
the
what
Bengals
happens.
Still don't have a defense. I don't
No,
think
they
that
don't.
means they have a defense. I think they just played a game and scored a lot of points. I'm not surprised they have Burrow back. That makes sense.
Yeah, and the thing is with the defense with Cincinnati is only going to get worse, Dan, because Hendrickson's on his way out next year. He signed a 1-year deal. He's out of it, and he's hurt right now. He hasn't been playing. He's not going to sign again with this team, Dan, unless he gets Parsons money.
They should have just gotten something for him or something.
That's what I would have done.
And traded
best
him.
offer. That's what I would have done. Best offer.
And
That's what I would have
traded for him for sure.
Yep. Eddie says Lamar sucks. He's always said this right here. Lamar, he's the best running back taking stat. That is true, though.
Yeah, he don't like Lamar.
No, I kind of agree with him, Dan, in a way. But to me, the best way to beat the Baltimore Ravens, that 5-3 goes a long way, Dan. If I'm playing Baltimore, I'm running a 5-3 with the spy at linebacker, keeping Lamar in the pocket. You're putting the fastest safety out there on him and stopping Derrick Henry, because the way to beat the Ravens, make Lamar beat you with his arm. Zay Flowers, let him beat you with his arm. And it's not showing, Dan. It's not showing,
No, definitely not. That's what you want to do.
Exactly.
If Henry gets so, when you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to make them one-dimensional, make them depend on their pass game. That's where you'll beat them.
I'm going to pick one more game, Dan, and I want you to pick a game as well. This game really on Black Friday. Black Friday, man. Chicago Bears, Philadelphia Eagles. Dan, let's talk about these Bears, man. The best team in the conference, Dan. What? Dan, I just said the best team in the conference. Conference. Dan, what in the hell are we seeing with second-year Caleb Williams here? I don't know what I'm seeing, Dan.
Well,
I don't
Caleb
know.
Williams is making plays all over the place. He is very elusive, and that's what he's been doing the past 6-7 weeks. Is just making plays in games.
Yeah.
They'll get in trouble. He'll make a play with his legs. He'll escape the pocket, extend the play, and their defense is also playing pretty good as well.
And the craziest thing is, like, I even said this, and I was watching a reporter say it. This is Caleb Williams from Oklahoma. This is Caleb Williams from USC. He's playing playground football to extend plays. Because, Dan, I don't care what corner you are in the NFL, you're not covering a wide receiver for 5 seconds like Caleb Williams is giving these wide receivers time. It's just insane here. But Bears 24-15, and they even ran on the Eagles. They ran on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, they can run the ball well. They actually run the ball pretty well. And their offensive line is actually solid. Running the ball wise.
They spent a lot of money, this year going out and get some offensive linemen to protect Caleb Williams. Then you bring in Ben Johnson, a whisperer. Hey, just don't turn the ball over. We can beat teams. Just don't turn the ball over. How do you feel about this Philadelphia Eagles team, Dan? I mean, 2023, Dan. I mean, Joseph Masoli squad said it.
Their offense is out of sync all year.
What can change, though? Run the ball more?
I don't know. I don't think their offensive coordinator is that very good. I don't know. They just don't seem like the same offense to me.
I agree with
sometimes they're really good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not. I don't know what they can change.
Okay. I do agree with that a little bit, Dan, but here's the thing, okay? You look at players out there. You look at quarterbacks, even in their first year. Let's look at Jackson Dart. Let's look at Caleb Williams. Let's talk about a veteran, Dak Prescott. Just name these quarterbacks here pretty much in our division. But, Dan, you call a play. If I call a play for you, Dan, you go up to the line of scrimmage. You don't like that look. Dan, check out of it, man. Go to an audible. That's something I don't see Jalen Hurts do. I don't see Jalen Hurts.
Maybe Jalen Hurts isn't really that able to do that well.
Ooh, I mean, coming from a running gun in Oklahoma, coming from a product system Alabama when you had the best of the best, you didn't have to play call like that, Dan. It was one play.
I don't know. I just know that I like Jalen Hurts, but sometimes he'll make a really bonehead play. Or he'll, I just don't know how good he is in the film room. I can't tell. I'm not saying he's stupid.
Yeah.
But he's not like other quarterbacks that audible a lot.
That's the thing, Dan. I mean,
it's a little different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he sucks, but
no.
You have to be able to audible, but do they give him the freedom to do that?
And the thing too, Dan, speaking
I
of the
don't know.
Eagles, they're in our division, of course, but they're still leading our division. But my thing
Yeah.
is, when you had Kellen Moore, there was a lot of motion in your offense.
Motion is
Motion
important.
helps your quarterback because you see what scheme you're in, who's coming, who's staying, who's up, who's back, who's backing out, what kind of safety you're in too
Some
deep.
of the best
What?
offenses use motion
Yes.
a lot, and motion will throw a team off. It's important to do that, and I don't know why they don't. I would do that all the time.
And you know what? I think that goes a
Tell
long
its
way
man
with Ben
zone.
Johnson with the Chicago Bears. He puts a lot of motion in this offense where Caleb Williams can just say, okay, hey, Kevin Johnson's in the ear. Hey, if the safety comes down, that means they're in this look. Go here, go there.
Yep.
But with the Eagles offense, it's just get to the line of scrimmage, call the one play. There is no check down. There is no audible out of the play. To me, it's a little bit different, but the offensive
Not to
line
pay
is not the
attention to
offensive line
that.
for the Eagles either.
Next time I see we play the Eagles again.
You guys have them one more time, don't you? No, you guys don't. No, you guys don't.
No, I don't think so.
No.
But I haven't really looked at that. I'll have to look at that. I haven't really paid attention because I watch a lot of Eagles games.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a couple.
To it.
Yeah, I always watch them, and I'm like, wow, there is no check down. I'm used to like Peyton Manning going up there doing all these, commands.
I think Kellen Moore, as an offense coordinator, was perfect for that team.
Agree.
Perfect for Barkley. He knew how to. Last year, they were so good at situational play calls.
Yeah.
Their offense was so good. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barkley in such great positions, but also another year, you scheme a little bit more.
100%.
Players on defense a little different, even though you have some of the same. Their offensive line, I don't think is exactly the same as it was.
Exactly.
But 100%. I just see their offense being out of sync, and I don't know. Mm-hmm. I think they're good. I respect them. They're Super Bowl champs.
Yep.
So I'm not going to say they're not going to do their players to do nothing.
Exactly. Eddie says the Bengals have a chance to catch the Ravens. That's amazing how the Bengals started off and they still have a chance to catch that division. That division is in shambles right now. The Eagles are in trouble if they lose to the Chargers. Yeah, they definitely are. Michael checks in. He says if the Bengals had an offensive line and defense, they would be in the Super Bowl. The defense is the question for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, 100%. The offense, I wouldn't change a thing. I mean, they're overpaid. Higgins, Chase, Burrows, they're over $100 million together. But the offense isn't the issue. It's the defense,
Their offense has been good.
Mm-hmm. Jalen Carter isn't the best DT. Well, Jalen Carter just had surgery, so he's on the shelf right now. We don't know how long that's going to be. So
the Bengals are 4-8. They're
wow,
6-6, 6-6.
Yeah.
So they'll have to win. They got to get close to 500.
They do.
Who knows? 7-9.
Yep.
They could probably lose one more game.
Dan, I hate to do this to you, but can we talk about your team? I mean,
this week? They looked horrible. They looked fucking
30
terrible.
Dan, it was 28-0 in the first half. I think it was something like that.
30.
Oh, 30. I was trying to help you, Dan. I was trying to help you.
They were down 15 and kept running the fucking ball. They were down 15 with like 8 or 9 minutes left, and they just ran the ball the whole time.
That's just playing like stupidity because, Dan, being a Cowboys fan, we play from behind a lot of games and we throw the ball like crazy. That's your opportunity to throw the ball downfield.
They should have been airing the ball out the whole second half.
Yeah.
I don't care who you got. I'm not going to blame Dart. At least Dart took that big shot.
Dan, I felt it. Okay, my body quivered when he's running down the sidelines.
Head.
Well, Dan, listen, my body quivered when he ran down the sidelines and he took that big hit from that guy and he bounced like 15 feet down off the sideline.
Right up. So
he got Dan, but how long can you take these hits? I know you're a rookie and coming in. You can't take hits.
The rest of the game, he didn't do that. If you notice, he slid.
Well, I would too.
The rest of the game, he did what he was supposed to do. And
exactly.
Maybe that finally got him to. Yeah. Just get your yards and get out of bounds.
And there was a conference when I heard Jameis Winston say something to him, on the stand somewhere. They asked him something. He's like, Jackson Dart, what do you feel? He's like, man, this kid has the biggest heart in the world. He'll show you anything. If he's on one leg, he's still going to run the 40-yard dash and try to win. But the one thing is, he needs a slide. He needs a. And Jameis Winston says this. He needs a slide. Yeah. But Dan, flip the sides real quick. Are the Patriots the best team in the NFL right now?
I think they're one of the best teams right now. Yes. Are they proven in the playoffs?
Different story. Yeah.
but their offense is pretty fucking good.
Drake
Drake
May
May
is
is
solid, man.
fantastic. Like
God,
I
he
watched
is.
that whole game, and Drake May,
He's
he
making
made
throws that
some
I never seen people throw like that,
he
Dan, in the
made
second year.
some fucking unbelievable throws,
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes.
I I think they are impressive. I think Vrabel is one there. He knows what it takes to
Yes.
win titles. He was
Yep.
good in Tennessee when he had some talent. And Drake May's probably the best quarterback he's had, and their defense is solid. They
Mm-hmm.
brought a lot of veterans that have played well for them. I think getting Diggs is huge,
Yeah, I agree. 100%. 100%.
gigantic for them.
Yep. And I agree.
I'm impressed.
I agree. The way Vrabel's coaching right now, to me,
They're probably the best team in the AFC
yeah, oh yeah, I agree. I think
by
you
far.
said it, playoff ready. I think what I'm doing if I'm
Oh, they'll
Vrabel
be
before the
ready.
locker room, I'm going up there and saying, "You see those Super Bowl banners up there?
They'll be ready.
I was part of those banners. We know what it takes to win here."
Like
You
I
know,
like I know this is crazy. They could go all the way. That team.
I agree, man.
They've
Coming from
won
what they
10 in
were
a
last
row.
year, Dave, coming from where they were last year, that's coach of the year 100% right there. You
I
know,
think even though we suck, they dominated us like they should, but they look good.
and here's the
Like,
thing, Dan,
I haven't seen them play a lot, and they look damn good.
they don't take the foot off the gas either, Dan. They play
Mm-mm.
New England Patriot football for 60 damn minutes. Up or down, they
And I'm
play the
gonna
same way.
say, Brady was a damn great quarterback, but talent, arm talent,
Yeah.
May has way more talent than Brady does.
And he's
Like
mobile
his
too.
arm
He
is
can get out of the
way more
pocket too.
live.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a way stronger arm. He's way more mobile. I'm
Agree.
not saying he's Tom Brady, but this team's won 10 in a row. And I
Yeah.
think that going into the playoffs at home, if they get home field, will be huge.
Hmm.
And I think he'll have them ready regardless.
And you know what
They've shown enough.
you know what the other thing is too? The one person that really I got to give credit to this New England Patriots team
Mhm.
is Josh McDaniels, man, the OC.
He's good.
He's good on the OC, man. As head coach, he sucks, but we talk about players and coaches that can coach one side of the ball. This guy, man, how many championships has he won with Belichick? He's a genius on the offensive side of the ball. You got to give, Josh McDaniels a lot of credit for being
I'll
that
give
OC too.
McDaniels credit. His offense has always been solid.
Oh yeah,
He's just not a head coach.
exactly, 100%.
He's still young. Maybe one day he might if he learns from Vrabel. Vrabel takes him under. He learns for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think McDaniels I think he'll get another shot. But offensive line with someone like Drake May and Diggs,
Agreed.
and Trevion Henderson, the running backs, man,
Yeah.
they are fantastic. I think they might be the best team.
And they're built too. I mean, the one thing real quick before we move on to this week's schedule here, the one thing that Vrabel did learn under Belichick, the tight ends are your best friend. Man, they're using Hunter Henry like crazy. They're still utilizing the tight ends like Patriot football, and defense wins championships. This team might be the best team in the NFL right now, Dan. But how about we move on? Or is there any game that you want to talk about this week again? Any game that you see? I was going to ask you about the Rams and Panthers game. My God, Dan, the Panthers, I don't know. I don't know what the Panthers are right now. I mean, they're winning games. They're in playoff contention. My God, Bryce Young looks pretty damn good right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Panthers actually look quite good.
Yeah. I memean, they're young. You wanted Bryce Young out. I wanted him out too, but the kid's playing ball against the Rams, 28-31. But I don't know, Dan. I mean, going to this week, we'll talk about the schedule. Let's talk about tonight's game. Cowboys,
the only
Lions.
game I guess is Texans Colts. Texans
are playing ball right now, man. That defense is nasty, man. That defense is just freaking
nasty. It looks
nasty.
like they were going to suck, but it looks like they might be going to the playoffs. That's another game. Jets Falcons F now.
Yeah.
Jaguars killed the Titans. Vikings were awful.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Awful. They were awful.
Steelers suck. There's no reason to talk about them. The Raiders.
Commanders are done. Broncos are solid.
But you know what? I got to give Dan Quinn. He got some balls from Dan Campbell. That game, because you could have tied the game to go to OT. You know what I mean? You could have tied it, but he went for two. One hell of a play by that guy Colin, whatever his name was, who jumped 15 feet in the air and smashed that ball, because that was a walk-in touchdown, Dan. That was a walk-in, extra point there. I wanted a 2-point conversion.
It was basically, yeah.
Yeah, he made a hell of a play, but yeah, the Commanders are done. But moving on to tonight's game, Dan. Dallas, man, still on life support here. The Lions kind of on a little life support too, Dan. I mean, not life support, but they got to get a pulse check, Dan. They need a pulse check tonight.
Well, they're a third in their division now, so
yes, that's
you
kind of
go
crazy.
7-6. You got the Panthers are 7-6.
You're only looking at a wild card. That's the only thing you're going to get.
The Rams are 9-3. The Seahawks are 9-3. The 49ers are 9-4. You keep touching them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this game goes a long way for the Cowboys too. I mean, a head-to-head
this
matchup.
Game, Cowboys, Lions is huge.
Yeah.
This is like playoff type game right here.
This is. I mean, Dallas has to win out. They don't have to win out. They can win 3 of the next 4 to get in. But this game goes a long way for Dallas, not only to win the game.
To make the playoffs.
They make the playoffs that head-to-head if they come down tied. But the thing is, Dallas has that tie, Dan, that could really help that maneuver ahead of half a game.
Helps them.
It does, 100%.
It helped us in 2022.
Yeah, it helped the Eagles, you guys, one time as well. But how do you see this game, Dan? I mean, St. Brown, I'm trying to wait for the inactives to come up.
I think Dallas is going to win a close game.
Even if with St. Brown, because he's questionable, he says a game-time decision, which is 15 minutes before the game.
I think the Lions will still score points.
I do too.
Even without St. Brown, I think both the teams will score on the twice, but I think the Cowboys will win.
I think they will win. You know, not trying to be a homer, but Dallas plays better on turf.
Got a feeling they're going to win the game. That's all.
Yeah, they play better on turf. It's in a dome. There's no question about that. We're fast on turf. The defense is playing around right now. Playing not around, but playing good. 1-3 in a row. That both teams are going to score. Dan, this game could be a shootout, but Dallas' offense is just so good right now. And the way I watch the Eagles play Detroit Lions, you get in that 5-3 face. They only ran 4 guys. We're running 5 tonight at Goff. But make him a deer in the headlights. Make him throw the ball. Make him get off route. Take away Gibbs. You have a shot. Tesla, Williams, they're good wide receivers. But Dan, they're not Pickens and Lamb. You know what I mean? They're not.
No, they're not. And St. Brown makes a difference.
Yeah.
So your run defense got to be really good again.
But what is St. Brown going to be? He's not going to be 100%. He's not going to take the roof off. He's going to be that mid guy, not in the middle there.
Yeah.
And with the linebackers the Cowboys have now, Wilson, Overshown, Shamar James, they're fast. I think the Cowboys win this game.
And also, Dan Campbell's calling plays.
That's true too.
I don't trust that.
Oh, wow. Well, Eddie's got it 41-27. Wow. Dallas owns Dan Skipper. True.
30. I'm going to say 34-28.
34-20. Okay, I'm going to go 33-27. No, 33-28.
I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go 33-28. I think so. I think Detroit has the ball trying to score. Dallas either Goff throws a bad ball, Dallas gets a pick late or something like that. I'm going to go 33-28 there, Cowboys. Let's go to the next game here, Dan. Well, 2 teams that, good God, I don't know what the hell is going on. Lamar James and the Baltimore Ravens versus Mike Tomlin, who should be fired right now. Pittsburgh Steelers. Ravens. First in the division, now basically.
I'm saying the Ravens. I'm saying the Ravens because Rodgers just sucks right now.
Yeah.
He's god awful. He's god awful. And I don't think they're gonna play well again.
I don't either.
I don't.
Steelers defense is not what it is, Dan. The offense is just so ridiculous right now. I think Rodgers is making that decision where, shit, I might just get hurt this week, so I don't have to play anymore. Honestly, I don't want to play. I made the wrong decision coming back this year.
He should have just retired. Like
just go be an analyst somewhere. Yeah, go back in your whatever that yoga, what was that room? His feng shui room or whatever. Just go back in the black zone and just stay in a dark room because I think the Ravens win this, but I think this is a bounce back to the Ravens game, especially after that meeting last week. I'm going to go Ravens this week, probably by 10 points. I'm probably going to go 31-13, something like that.
28-19.
Eddie's got the Steelers. Eddie has a little faith in the Steelers.
I
don't see it.
Rodgers is finished.
Yeah, he's done. All right, let's go on to the next game. Colts coming off a big loss here. The Jaguars, man, listen, Dan, they got a shot to be a home field advantage right now. Honestly, in this, in the conference here, they're playing pretty damn good ball.
Yeah, they're 8-4.
Yeah, I mean, they still have a shot at number 2 seed behind the Patriots here. They
I
still have
think
a
Patriots
shot.
are going number 1, but that's
Yeah,
the Jags are having a good season.
Exactly. I mean,
they won 3 in a row.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Liam Coleman has really set this offense up for Sunshine there. He's really put him in position. The running game's looking pretty good, and they're really doing this without Travis Hunter, an all-around player too. He's playing pretty damn good.
Is he out for the season, or he'll be
No,
back?
they said he'll be back for the playoffs. I think he has like 2 weeks left. Yeah.
Travis Hunter, get him back? Yeah, I read this. I didn't believe this.
Who's that?
Daniel Jones.
I didn't even know. Broken fibula. Shit,
Yeah,
I broke my. You're
talking about Daniel Jones, right, Eddie?
That's insane.
I think he's talking about DJ.
That's insane. The crazy thing is I don't have a fibula in my leg, in my leg there. I have a rod in there.
He's talking about Daniel Jones,
that's insane. And you're playing quarterback.
Playing with that is.
That's insane. That is insane.
That's pretty wild to me.
Where do you go with this game? I mean, 2 teams that are playing good ball right now.
Jags.
Yeah, I got to go Jags too, Dan.
I'm going to go Jags 24-21.
I agree. I like the Jags here
because
too.
They still got Taylor. Taylor can run the shit out of the ball. But I think the Jags will pull out a close game.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, to me right now, they have Townsend Taylor. They have Tyler Warren.
At Jacksonville?
Yeah. I'm going to go Jags close here. I'm probably going to go 24-23. I think they can get a field goal at the very end there. I'm going to go Jags as well. Yeah. Eddie's got Jags 27-20. I can see that. I think it's going to be a close game too.
What do you think about this Bills-Bengals game?
Well, Dan, I don't know, man. I mean, here's the thing with the Buffalo Bills. I don't know what team I'm getting, okay? The offense can't put up points. Exactly. The offense looks like shit, okay? And the defense, they can give up 50 one week and they give up 0 the next week. Cincinnati, they don't play defense, okay?
No.
You play defense against the worst NFL team, the Bills playing against the best. I don't know where to go with this, Dan. I really don't. The line on this is Buffalo minus 6.5. But, Dan, this line to me, I don't know where to go right now.
I think the Bengals are going to win.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Dan, listen, I got 3 inches of snow up here this week and more coming this weekend. Buffalo, I can imagine. In Orchard Park, it's probably going to be about 10 inches of snow. Cincinnati does get snow. Burroughs has played it.
Cincinnati, too.
It's cold, but God, Dan, I don't know which way to go. You know what?
I don't know.
I'm going to jump on the same boat as you, Dan.
I can see them winning the game. That's all. Because the Bills are very inconsistent.
Yeah, that's the thing. They are inconsistent.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Burroughs owns the Bills. But
what Bills team you gonna get?
Wow. 31-27 Bills. I mean, Buffalo losing there, huh? See, here's the thing. I think it's going to come down to a running game. Do I try Chase Brown or James Cook? Because in the cold, Dan, wide receivers don't want to catch the ball in the cold, man, number one. Bills can't throw the ball anyway because they suck.
I think Chase and Higgins will want to catch the ball.
Who's that?
Chase.
Yeah. This is hard for me, Dan. You know what?
I know they could score, and the Bills' defense is not very good.
You know, I'm going to jump on you guys' boat here, the little ship here. I'm going to go Bengals too, man. I think this game actually is one of those.
Score a good amount of points, I think.
Yeah, I think this might be a shootout, Dan. I'm going to go 37-34.
There's no way the Bills are airing it out.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bengals 37-34 here. Unless Eddie just said it right there. Unless we're talking like a blizzard, If it's a blizzard, I'm going to drop the points.
31-26.
31-26. Okay. I'm going to go 37-33. Cincinnati. I think they put up the points.
Call me crazy, but with Burrow, I think their offense is different.
I do too. I think they are a little bit better.
I know the Bills are a better team.
Yeah.
It's in Buffalo.
Okay. I'm going to go Cincinnati with you. I'm on Cincinnati's little ship, little boat here. Let's go to this next game here. Okay. Wow. Chicago division game here, Dan. This could be a playoff game for both these teams right now. Both teams can take the division here. Chicago at Lambeau. This game is wow. Yeah, this game is serious right here.
Packers 28-24.
You know what? I agree with you. I don't like how the Packers been playing, Dan, but I tell you what, at
They're at
home,
home.
they're in contention. And the thing is, too,
And
Dan,
it's a
you think about this.
playoff-like game atmosphere. It's
Yes.
way
And
this game's
here's
gonna be way more intense.
here's my thing. Green Bay is playing under the radar right now. Everybody's saying they should
I
be
think so.
undefeated. They should be playing so much better. But you know what? They're
That's the way it
finding ways to
goes.
win games. I think Green Bay beats them outright really bad this game. I think the defense shows up. Jordan Love has a good game. I like Matt LaFleur. You know what I mean? But Ben Johnson's tricky too. I'm going to go Green Bay 23-19 Green Bay. Yeah, I think so. All right, here we go. Let's talk about this game here, Dan. Houston Texans, man, finding ways to win, defense like crazy, versus Kansas City. I need to win out. Plus, I need every team in the AFC ahead of me to lose. Does Kansas City pack it in, Dan? What do they do here?
I don't know.
Andy Reid has never been in a situation with the Chiefs, Dan. This is
unknown
territory.
Not going to play to lose. They're going to play to win, obviously. But I'm not going to take the Texans. You know what? Actually, I think the Chiefs will bounce back. I'm going to say 24-19 Chiefs.
I'm on the same thing as you, Dan. The Chiefs are not the team. They're a franchise team that
They're
don't.
not going to blow out if they win. It's going to be like one of those
Yeah.
close. Last team has the ball, maybe games.
This game, I think, is going to be really cold out there in that kind of weather. You know, I think it's going to be
Texans
low scoring.
used to it. I don't know.
No,
but they've been playing good football.
Yeah, the defense is playing good. Lights, offense have been scoring too. The Texans don't have a running game. Woody Marks, Nick Chubb they're not runners. They're going to have to throw the ball. Kansas City has nothing to lose right now. It's house money. Go out, Andy Reid, call everything in the world. Kansas City has 3 linemen out, including Josh Simmons. Well, I mean, you look at Woody Marks and Nick Chubb. They've been going against bad defenses all year. They really haven't done anything either. So it's just a regular game for them, even that way. But
I think the Chiefs could still win a game, though. They've done it before.
I'm going to go Chiefs, though. I'm going to go Chiefs here. I think
they'll bounce back, I think.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs spin it here. I'm going to go 30. I'm going to go 31-17. I think the Chiefs just pull out everything. I mean, you're going to see halfback passes. You're going to see everything under the Andy Reid playbook since 1934 when, he did his punt, pass, and kick when he's 6'5". Remember that shit, Dan? You ever see that video? Yep. All right. What does Eddie have? Eddie's got Houston 24-17.
I can see that too.
I can too. I think it's going to be low scoring, though. All right. Seattle. This team is playing ball versus I don't know what Kirk Cousins is with this Atlanta Falcon team.
Seattle.
100%, right? I mean, this should be a lock right here.
How the hell am I going to pick the Falcons with Seattle? No, it's the Seahawks.
Yeah.
24-10.
Oof, man.
Kirk Cousins horrible.
You can't throw a deep ball. He sucks. Bijan Robinson is just one-man show for
teams
them right now.
that.
Exactly.
So we're going to do set your defense to defend the intermediate stuff.
Yeah.
The short stuff, and he's not going to throw deep. If he does, it's a pick. I can't in my right mind pick the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take Seattle here. I'm probably going to go Seattle big. I'm probably going to go 31-10 probably. I don't know if they're going to have the same thing they did against Minnesota, but they showed me something, man.
It might be similar because Minnesota has some weapons.
Yeah.
And they got crushed.
Exactly.
So
Casey has no running game. Yeah, Pacheco, he hasn't been showing me anything right now.
We know that.
Yeah. She says Seattle's going to kill Atlanta. I agree. I got 31-10. I mean, it could be worse than that, honestly.
I think they're going to kill them.
All right, here's the game we're talking about lottery picks, Dan. Let's talk about lottery pick game. This is the lottery pick game for the top 3 pick in the NFL next year. Tennessee versus Cleveland Browns. You know what? I'll give you mine first. I'm going to give Shedeur Sanders a little credit, man. He has an arm. He keeps plays alive, but the kid makes some dumb ass plays, man. Mistakes. He gave up 30-some yards in sacks when, my God.
Oh, my God. I saw that.
Throw the damn ball away.
You're ran back 20 fucking yards. Some shit. I'm like, what in the hell are you doing?
Dan, the crazy thing is you're out of the pocket, too. You're out of the pocket. You're out of the hash marks. Throw the damn ball beyond the sticks. Live another day. Don't take a sack, a 25-yard sack, Dan.
It's a rookie mistake.
But he makes good balls. He threw that one deep ball down the sidelines, to a wide receiver. It was Harold Fannin right down the sideline too, found him in the end zone. But you know what? Tennessee is a mess, Dan. I think this game here, you got one guy on defense named Myles Garrett who is shooting for the record right now.
Oh, and you know what? If Tennessee wins this game,
oh my God,
we'll have the worst record in the NFL the past 3 years.
Mm.
That's how bad we have been.
That is bad, Dan. That is
We've
bad.
been as bad as the Tennessee Titans.
I didn't even realize that, honestly, Dan. Wow, that put a new perspective in my
Us,
brain.
the Titans, the Giants, and the Panthers have the 3 worst records overall the past 3 seasons so far.
Wow.
And the Panthers are actually better because they've been winning now this year.
Yeah, they're in playoff contention. I'm going to go Cleveland here, Dan. I'm going to go.
I'm going Browns. I'm going Browns because Tennessee's just a disaster. They're worse than we are.
Yeah.
And
Eddie says
no quarterback. They can't score.
Their defense wins the games for them.
Yeah. Browns have a defense, so I think Tennessee's gonna have a tough time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 23-13 here.
28-10.
28-10. Okay. Well, let's go to another game here. Washington's already packed it in right now. Minnesota's on life support. McCarthy, is he the answer? No. Who knows? Who is the answer for this team? Where are you going with this one, Dan?
I saw the way they lost last week too. Holy crap!
Mm-hmm.
The Commander.
Yeah. Yeah.
Commanders.
Really? Commanders.
Is Brosmer playing for the Vikings?
I don't know. They said McCarthy.
It doesn't matter. They both one of my good friends is a Vikings fan. He says JJ McCarthy's awful and their backup Brosmer is awful. And he knows what I'm talking about. I cannot in my right mind I'll pick the Commanders. Either Mariota is better than both the quarterbacks combined for the Vikings.
See, I'm puzzled because any quarterback, when you have Addison, you have Jefferson, you have some wide receiver, you can get the ball downfield, but my God, I don't know with this one. Mariota is a better quarterback than both of them together.
It's going to be like 19 to 14.
I think this is going to be a little. If the way the Commanders played last week, they're in games versus Denver. They play defense. They find ways to win. Mariota's not stupid. I'm gonna go Washington here as well.
I'm picking Washington. I think if they're having a rough season, I think they're a better coach team.
Agree.
They're a more talented team overall than the Vikings are.
Agree. I'm gonna go Washington here, sort of by default. Quarterback play a little bit better.
I don't think it's gonna be a very good game.
No, I don't think so either. I'm going to go probably Washington 21-17 here. That's if Minnesota can put up 17 with McCarthy or Brown. I don't know, honestly. But, let's talk about another game, a division game here. Tampa Bay, man, is playing to win that division, of course. Tampa and New Orleans. I mean, Tyler, what is his name? Tyler Show, whatever the hell you want to call him. I don't know. Tampa Bay. Here's the crazy thing is, I know Tampa Bay is going to win this game, but I think Mike Evans needs 172 yards to keep his streak alive for 12 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons.
That's pretty impressive. If
that is, isn't it? That is, yeah.
Did you say 12?
I think it's 12. I think it's 12 or something like that, isn't it?
He's been playing that long?
No, I don't know what. I don't know what the hell it is. It might be like something lower than that. What the hell is it?
It's got to be like 7 or 8.
Somebody put on there 12 earlier. Now that you think about it, that's a long.
Mike Evans can't have been playing 12 years.
No, it's not 12. It can't be 12.
No way.
How long has he been in there? That's a trivia question. That's the trivia question of the night. Let's look that up. Let's go to the next game. Why are we talking about the next game here, Dan?
7 years or 8.
7. Okay. 7 or 8. Okay. Let's see. Mike Evans.
Can't be 12. If it's 12, then where the fuck is I?
That's what I mean. There's no way. Okay.
I could have sworn he's been there like 8. If it's 12,
holy shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 12 years, Dan.
I'm fucking shocked. I did not know he's even been in the league.
Dan, okay, here's the thing.
Wow.
2015, he had 1206, then 1301, 1001, 1524, 1157, 1006, 1035, 1124, 1255.
And he's been hurt some of those seasons.
That's Dan, 12 years.
What a great career.
Wow.
Hall of Famer.
12 years, man. Wow.
He's still going strong.
Woof, 12 Evans, man. You know what?
You were right. That's correct. I'm
They were right.
surprised.
Yeah. When you said it, I'm like, yeah, 12 years does sound kind of weird because I never thought he was in the league. I thought it was maybe like
Yeah, but
8
think
years
about it.
tops.
If
Yeah.
they lose to the Saints, that's a bad loss.
Mm.
I don't think they're going to
100%.
lose to the Saints. I'm going to think 31-17.
100%. 100%. Yeah, I think they do win. God, I don't know, man.
31-17.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a double-digit win here. I'm going to go 31, probably 31-13 in that area. Yeah, they're bad. They're bad. Shelton Lewis checking in, fellow Cowboy fan. Yo, fellas, what's going on, Shelton? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, brother. Appreciate you checking in. All right. Another division game here. Both sides of the coin here. One team sucks. One team's pretty damn good. Denver, Dan, they find ways to win, man. They find ways to win somehow. Thank God for that Coleon guy that batted the ball down for Mariota on a 2-point conversion. Found a way to win. Broncos, big? What do you think?
Big.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. No faith in Geno Smith? No faith in Geno Smith?
28-14.
28-14. Okay, 28-14.
The Raiders are awful too.
Yeah, I got the Broncos here. This game.
I think the Broncos are just pretty good, even though it's I think the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos 31-13 here. I think it's just
the Broncos have won 9 in a row.
And the crazy thing is they're finding ways to win, Dan. Special teams win games, defense win games. Yeah,
it's gonna be them or the Patriots with the number 1 seed. If you gotta go into Denver in January.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You want that home field advantage.
And Denver is probably motivated to get that home field too.
Dan, they talk about even with the Nuggets play, that 5,280 degree high, altitude, mile high, it goes a long way. Plus,
I know it's not mile high, but the Broncos have way more motivation.
No, to get that number 1 seed, you don't want to play in Denver. Yeah, you don't want to play that number 1 seed. Yep.
They're gonna play tough, and I think the Broncos are just gonna beat them handily.
I agree, 100%.
I do not trust Geno Smith at all now.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the next game. Yeah, exactly. Let's go to the next game here. One team, division game here. The Rams getting getting beat by Carolina.
Yeah, they got beat by Carolina, but Carolina played well.
But here's the thing: Arizona, man, they're playing with house money, and they got a quarterback that is a gunslinger. Jacoby Brissett has been averaging 325 yards a game, but Marvin Harrison is playing this week, coming off the appendix already. Arizona's playing spoiler. They're trying to play spoiler somehow, Dan, right?
They're trying to play spoiler, but I think the Rams are going to bounce back. I don't think they like the way they lost.
3 turnovers with the Rams, Dan. You never see that with the Rams, man. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. That's what cost them the football game.
Exactly.
I think the Rams are a well-coached team. They'll be motivated.
Yeah.
I think they'll bounce back versus the Cardinals, even though it's in Arizona.
Yeah, I think this is a short flight. Probably just taking the bus down there if you want to.
Feels like that. How good they are.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll bounce back and be okay.
I agree. I think McVay says, hey, 3 turnovers, we could have put up 21 more points on this team easily. It's time to flip the script because we need to get that number 1 seed. We need to get here. We need to get there. I'm going to go Rams big. I'm going to go 41-23. I think the Rams just put a shellac on. I think they do. That offense can score.
35-17.
35-17. Okay. All right. Last game, Dan. Here we go, man. Philadelphia Eagles, who I don't know what they are, versus the Justin Herbert, who he might not play. He might play. If not, it's Trey Lance. Joe Alt's out. They're banged up. They're banged up right now, the Chargers.
I think the Eagles are going to bounce back also.
Big?
Not big, but I think they'll win.
How do they do that? Do they run the ball? Do they throw the ball? What do they do?
Run the ball and get a couple plays for Brown.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think the Eagles do win this game. Probably, I don't want to say big. I'm going to say by probably double digits, maybe 10 to 13 points, because there's a lot of talk going around this Philadelphia team, man. Locker room's gone. It's 2023 all over again.
They will be. I think they will be motivated.
Yeah,
they are the Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
So they're still the Super Bowl champs until they get knocked out of the playoffs.
And here's the thing, Dan.
You still have to respect the Eagles. I still think they're better than the Chargers are.
No, I agree. I agree too. Especially Dallas playing tonight with 2 games, really 1.5 games out. Really, if you think about it, because the half game goes a long way. We hold a tiebreaker in the division right now with the Philadelphia Eagles too. You win tonight, that's going to add a little bit more because you lose this game. Jesus, Dallas has an really easy schedule coming up. Coming up the next 3 weeks too.
Yep.
So that helps out them too. That's a little motivation. I'm
Yes,
going to
it
go
does.
Eagles. I'm going to go Eagles 31. Oh man, what can the Chargers do for me though? I'm going to say
20.
Herbert plays. I'm going to go 31-23. Eagles 31-23, 8-point win. Yeah.
28-20.
28-20. Okay.
Eagles.
Okay. I like that. I like them. Oh, I'm sorry, I took it off there. If the Eagles lose, they are in major trouble. 2020. I don't think they're in major trouble. They still are going to be a playoff team.
That would be 3 losses in a row, so that's a concern.
But here's the thing, Dan. We talked about Denver.
They'd still be in the lead. They'd be 8-5.
But you said with Denver, you want that home field advantage playing in Mile High there. The Eagles are the same way. You don't want to go to the link, Dan. You don't want to go to the link in the playoffs. That's the thing too.
And the thing is, you might have 3 teams from the AFC West make the playoffs.
You're right. You're right.
Only one division winner might go to the playoffs in the NFC East.
That's true. I mean, San Francisco's ahead of Dallas right now too. The Rams are playing great.
All 3 of them have 9 wins.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And
if Eagles have 4 losses, you'd be 8-5.
Yeah.
2 of those or 3 of those teams win.
Yep.
They're 10-3, 10-4. You're behind them.
Mm-hmm. Dan, I want to ask you off topic real quick. I know your Giants aren't playing this week, but Dan, being a podcaster, we always look at other podcasts. We always look.
Giants. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Looking at other podcasters, beat writers, and things like that. Dan, what's your take on Brian on Abdul Carter being benched?
I think he.
What's the issue?
Supposedly he got caught watching porn.
Oh, is that what it was?
And fell asleep the previous week at a meeting, or was late.
Wait. When you say watching porn, are we talking in the film room or something?
Some shit like that.
You got to be fucking kidding me. Are you serious?
I didn't read about it, but in the building at least. And he's 21, and that tells me their coaching staff is in total disaster.
Wow.
They got no one to set them straight. And since Dable got fired, he's like, oh, I don't give a shit. That's what I read. And also, he fell asleep during something also. So that's immature. And I actually like that Kafka didn't let him play a whole quarter or something like that.
No, I love the move, Dan, because you talk about these coaches that want to make a statement.
Something.
You look at Schottenheimer. Last week he benched Pickens and he benched Lamb for 2 sets. For being late, 5 minutes late to a meeting.
That's kind of what Carter's been doing.
I like that. I like that.
It seems like there's no one that's taking him aside and setting this kid straight. That tells me their coaching staff is.
Oh yeah. The coaching staff has lost control of the locker room.
Shane should get ass fired.
Well, here's the thing now. Revisit this draft, Dan. Knowing what you see now with Abdul Carter, would you have changed the draft with Abdul Carter and taken someone else?
Not necessarily. I don't.
Okay.
I don't think they put him in the best position.
Okay.
I can't really say that.
Okay.
If he struggles next season, has this issue next season, then I might start to regret it a little bit, right?
Okay. I get it.
I know he's got a ton of talent. He's almost gotten a lot of sacks. He's got a lot of pressures, but I like Kafka, but he's not going to last because there were 8 or 9 minutes left in that game. You're down 15 and you're running the ball. Yeah, it's way too conservative. He knows he's not going to last. And I think that the whole staff is going bye-bye.
Yep.
And I think Shane's going to fired too.
To me, Dan, listen, if I'm an intern coach, and my forte is offense, I always coach offense. My thing is hey, you know what? I have nothing to lose. I'm going to show you what I have. Let's air this son of a bitch out. Yeah. And let's put the points on the board.
I want Dart to throw the ball.
That's what I want. The reason why I asked you that, Dan, is because, about Abdul Carter revisiting it, because I had a conversation with a friend of mine today. He is a Washington Commander fan, not Steve Laughlin, but I was talking to him. I was like, revisit this draft pick. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. With the number 1 pick, where are you going? Where are you going?
May.
Because May went last, Dan, out of those three.
May.
If I revisit that now, you
May.
give me Drake May number 1 overall right away.
Absolutely. I like Daniels.
Yeah.
But Drake May was always more talented than both of them.
And his rebuttal to me was, well, look at Caleb Williams. He's a playoff contender now.
No.
I'm like,
yeah,
no.
but that's not the point. Drake May is a way more efficient quarterback than Williams is. Williams has been solid. He only has 5 picks, 17 passing touchdowns, some rushing touchdowns, but he's not Drake May.
No. And the defense wins a lot of games for Chicago Bears too. But I said this was my rebuttal. I'm like, okay, can you name a wide receiver opposite of Caleb Williams, what they have? They have weapons all around that team. They have weapons. You put Drake May on a team like that with weapons, good God, it could be a lot different. They could be putting up 40 with the defense that they have, Dan. They could be a lot different. But, Dan, what game, if you can pick one game of the week, Dan, your Giants aren't playing, so you're not going to have to pick them this week. One game of the week, which one are you watching, Dan? You only allowed to watch one game this week.
Shit. Bears, Packers.
That to me, okay, my team plays tonight in almost 45 minutes.
That's one of the games where I think Bears, Packers is the game of the week, I think.
To me, I'm going to definitely watch my game. That's my personal game of the week, Cowboys, Lions. But
I think that'd be a good game, but that game.
I agree.
Both teams are playoff teams. Both teams are playing really good football. It's at Lambeau.
Yes.
It's a division rival. It's the Bears and the Packers. I mean, they're two of the oldest teams.
I agree.
Well, the Packers, though, but
my personal game is the Cowboys Lions. But I tell you what, if I could pick one game of the week, and that, as an NFL fan, first and foremost, that Bears Packers game at Lambeau Field has playoff number 1 seed all over it. Dan, to me, that game is the game that I want to see. But oh man, Dan, man, I know we're 3 weeks away from Christmas here, man. I just realized something, Dan. Dallas played on Thanksgiving, and they're playing on Christmas too. They have a Netflix game on Christmas.
Oh, that's the first Netflix game, isn't it?
Isn't that something, though? The Dallas Cowboys are on prime time just about every week.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly. But I don't know, Dan. I don't know. I mean,
they're good, damn good in the 70s, damn good in the 90s. So they've been a good football team a lot of years.
But you left out the 2000s, Dan. That's been for 25 freaking years. You know what I mean?
But you already know that.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know.
They're longer drought than us.
Yeah, that banner behind me has cobwebs, Dan. It's like 5-time Super Bowl champ, and that's been since 90. That sucker has cobwebs all over it. But, yeah. But, Dan, hey, man, it's been a good week here. Real quick, who's the MVP this year, Dan? Real quick. Okay, here. Dak Prescott leading the league, second, third, first, all around the yardage, everything in there, touchdowns. Drake May lighting it up. Jonathan Taylor, you're not going to get. Here's the thing. I don't care if Jonathan Taylor.
Drake May.
I agree. Somebody said Jonathan Taylor, but
I say Drake May because of the turnaround. Like that. I think Dak has been good.
Okay.
But May, I think, is going to be the MVP.
I agree with you 100%.
Especially if they're like 15-2.
I agree with you 100%.
14-3.
Yeah. Somebody said Jonathan Taylor earlier. I put it on Twitter. Somebody said Jonathan Taylor, and I said he's not even going to hit 1,800 yards this year. And you didn't give it to Saquon Barkley last year over 2,000
so
yards. You're not going to give it to him.
No.
Yeah, you're not going to give it to money back.
Should have been the MVP. But
okay, here's my debate real quick. We always talk about you have to be on a winning team, though, right? To get the MVP.
I think so, yes. Yep.
Okay. But, Dan, what if Myles Garrett goes beyond and gets the sack record by 2 or 3, 4 sacks? MVP. Best player in the NFL, Dan, on defense. Best player in the NFL 100% as a player. It's most valuable player, right? Can you put Myles Garrett? It's defensive player of the year, no matter what, for him.
It's defensive player of the year, but
can you put him in MVP category? Can you?
You could say that, but I don't know.
I don't think you can either, because you look at what's his name, Aaron Donald, the years that he had. You can't do it. Dominating player, you can't do it, right?
Yeah.
I thought my COVID came through you or something. You're coughing there. I thought, oh shit, did COVID come through the microphone?
No. Freaking Donald. Remember, Strahan had 20-something sacks one year, didn't get it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I'm not saying Mongar isn't a great player.
Right.
What Drake May is doing, I don't care how easy the schedule is unbelievable. Miles Garrett does that.
Agree. To me,
But
right
that's if
now,
he
it's
even
Drake May.
does that.
Yeah, to me, it's Drake May 100%.
I think
right
it's
now.
Drake May.
Of course. Unless Dallas goes on this Super Bowl run, maybe throw him in there, but I don't see that happening. Eddie says I think Garrett is going to shatter the record too. Yeah,
Maybe.
I just don't want to see the fall down. Give me the sack though.
I don't know how many good offensive lines he's facing. Not that it matters, but
well, this week he could break the record. You're going against Tennessee this week. You could have the record this week.
Probably.
You know, he might. Hell, he's had 3 sacks one game. He had 5 sacks one game this year. He could have 6 sacks this week.
Yeah, maybe, but we'll
never
see.
know. Never know. All right, Dan. It's been a great hour. Talk about some NFL. Can't wait for next week. We'll be back next week to do it again. Talk about some games of the week. Going from there. But Dan, you ready to get out of here, brother?
Absolutely.
All right. My name is Paul Spencer. Damn it. That is Dan Connor right there. This has been NFL Weekly Talk. We'll see you next week. To be announced what time. Dan, you want to continue to go at 6:30 then?
Yep, that's fine.
Sounds good. My name is Paul. That is Dan. We'll see you next week on Out of the Box Sports Entertainment NFL Weekly Talk, 6:30. Everybody, have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Getting strong, let's break the mold. Chasing the stories yet unfold. Passion ignites like a blazing fire. Knowledge takes us higher, higher. Out of the box where the wild ones play. We see the game in a whole new way. Living loud, hearts in motion. Sports with soul, pure devotion. The field's alive with endless dreams. We're more than stats, we're the in-between.